Good morning, Raja Scholars and Champions. This is Mr. Lawson here in the office with our Friday, August 21st broadcast. Important information to share with you as to what's happening. It's so glad to say welcome back, and on behalf of all of the English department, let me move out of the way here so you can see this. I want to say welcome back to school. I thought they did such a great job with this. Thank you, Miss Bronson, for being the person behind the scenes putting that together, but that's from our English department to let you know we're glad to have all of you back. Now, speaking of being back, I have to give some shout outs. I want to say how proud I am, and Raja that, for the positivity, most of all for the respect and the integrity that I heard from teachers yesterday. As you know, in a few places we had some Zoom bombing that's very inappropriate. We had some people that are not students, and we had some that I'm afraid might be. We're trying to get to the bottom of that. But they decided that it would be fun to say inappropriate things in the chat line or to unmute and say some inappropriate things out loud. That's not a good display of integrity. But I want to say to the 85 to 90% of our students who showed outstanding respect and integrity, and so many of you that turned around and wrote or said wonderful things to your teachers for how they handled that situation and showed your support, I am so proud. I wished I could reach through the screen and give every one of you one of our pride bracelets for showing Raja pride and doing the right thing and being a good example. Our goal is for you to be able to learn, and your teachers have worked hard to put together engaging lessons in this very challenging environment to help make the very best of things. We know how much you miss school and how much you miss each other. We feel the same way. Most importantly, we really miss being with you. And so I want to say how proud I am for those of you that are making the right choices, doing your best, trying hard to get online and being in all of your classes. And I also want to reassure everyone, so many of you keep emailing saying, I missed a class because I couldn't get on because of the technology difficulties. Please don't mark me absent. That tells me you have a lot of integrity. Don't worry, it's not going to hurt your attendance. Let mom and dad know, and I'll tell them in the broadcast for parents tomorrow that even though it may show up on attendance right now, until we get those all removed or corrected, it's not going to affect you. So you can relax about that one. I have to give another shout out. Last spring, when we went into the virtual learning, we had an art challenge to take a famous painting and reenact it. And as you see on the screen, one of the most important ones that we had done at school, Marilyn Hernandez Gutierrez did one of American Gothic, and she was selected by the Museum of Modern Art and the Getty Museum to publish in a book. And as you can see above my head on the screen, that book just arrived. I got one for her and one for our library, and I am so excited to tell you that she is right in the middle of the page of this book. Watch carefully, because in the next few days I'm going to launch the new challenge, and we're going to have an art challenge. So start looking online, researching, find a famous painting that really inspires you, that you think is really cool, because I'm going to be working with Miss Ireland, and we're going to put together a Raja virtual art gallery. Now, last year Marilyn even got featured on the CBS Sunday Morning News on Easter Sunday nationwide. We had no idea that was going to happen. So you never know who could see these famous recreations. A reminder too, we're about 950 of you have signed up. So if you haven't yet, I want to make sure you sign up for my Google Classroom that's for the whole school. Now, this isn't one for first period, second period. This is a school-wide Google Classroom that everyone joins, kind of like a zero period, not for a grade, but it's where I'm going to put the broadcast. I put the technology help information there. I put the schedule change information there. The bell schedule is in there. The student planner copy is in there. That's where I'm going to put things that you might need during the school year. And when we have important messages and important documents that you need, that's where I'm going to be putting them. So I want to make sure everyone joins that one, because that's an easy way for you to find the stuff you need, instead of trying to email everyone and everyone saying, I don't know. Now we'll have a single place to help you. So join that Google Classroom, please. And I also want to encourage you, and I'm going to ask teachers to take a moment sometime today or Monday to point out our web page. If you don't know how to get to the web page, all you have to do in Google search is type in IHS Rajas, and it will take you to the very top that says Indio High School webpage, and you can click on it, and there you are. This is an important page for you to be able to know and go to, because everything you need is there. I want you to look at the top and you see 8 orange buttons. I actually changed those last night. Miss Douglas went on and helped me fix those. One of them now, there's one that says daily broadcast, one that says parent preview. We rearranged the order and put the ones that are the most important for you to get to. There's one if you have a problem with counseling, or if you're really struggling with something and you need some help, there's one for counseling. If you're looking for a work permit, there's one there. If you're requesting a transcript, it's there. This broadcast is there. And if you don't have social media and you want to be able to follow all the cool stuff that's happening at school, it's at the bottom of the web page where you can actually follow those things and see what's happening. So I want to make sure you know how to get there, because we're putting lots of resources on the web page for you. Also, just a reminder, for some of you, there are workbooks or books that had not come in that we've been waiting on. Remember, we will call you. We will send a message that says, okay, for example, I'll just use this one. The chemistry book is here. Whatever it is that's missing, when that one arrives, we'll send a message. And then to make it easier for you, because I don't want you missing class to come get it, we will do some evening grab and goes out in the front of the school, just like we did for last year for our seniors for their caps and gowns, like we do for the meals on Mondays and Wednesdays. We will do a grab and go, and that way you can come along the curb. It won't be as hot in the evening, and mom and dad hopefully will be off work. They can drive you here. That way nobody has to walk a long way for those of you that live a far distance from the campus, and we can get you what you need. So be sure that you pay close attention to those announcements. I'll be sending that out to let you know. Also, remember, if there is a problem on your schedule, not, oh, I don't want this class, I want that one. Oh, I don't want this teacher, I want that one. If you are missing a class that you need for graduation, or if you have a double of something, or everyone should have an English class and you look and you go, I don't have English, then you go in the Google Classroom, and on that schedule change form, you fill that in and it will go right to your counselors so that we can fix those. Also, if you have a problem with technology, I've sent out directions to your email, to your MyDS account. I've posted it on our social media. I've put it on our web page. I've sent it to your parents. So that way you know what to do to close your Chromebook, log off, not just close the lid, log off, and then get back on. And when you reinstall and you put that back on with your profile, it should upgrade all the pieces that you need to be able to access. Last night, thank you to Mr. Bowman, we did a trial run of moving all of our stuff from what's called the technology blades to the cloud, so that the signal would make it a lot faster and get you access to things, and it worked really well. All of his students in fourth period that got back online and tried it with us said everything got faster, nothing was blocked. So we ran that last night, so today that should resolve our problem. So we want to make sure that you send that in. Also, if you have a problem with your Chromebook, a screen breaks, something happens to it, there's directions there so that you can get that fixed. I also would say go to the web page, find library, and email Miss Ernestina or Miss Annalise with any of your problems with your Chromebook. Remember too that Monday and Wednesday we have grab and go meals out at the curb on the front of the school, 7:30, not 8 o'clock. Now we start at 7:30 until 10. The reason we start earlier is because number one, I want the ladies not to be out there when it's so hot, so we moved it earlier. The other reason is we really would like you to come early to get those meals so that you're not missing that first period class. And even better, if you can stay home and be ready to learn online and your parents can pick up that meal, that's even better. On behalf of Renaissance, we say a happy birthday today on Friday, first in our counseling department, Miss Douglas, and then to Brian Castillo, Belen Escobar, Bonnie Sainz, and Valeria Zorilla. And then Saturday, since we're not in school, I got to say happy birthday shout outs to our Rajas that are not here on campus and are not in school on Saturday. That's Andrew Barba, Andrew Cesena, Anthony Flores, Claudio Gamboa, Daylene Gonzalez, Melody Huerta Orozco, Josue Mendoza Cepeda, Jose Romero, Andres Sevilla Torres, Leslie Vasquez. Happy birthday. And feliz cumpleaños on Sunday to Mahmoud Abu Hamad, Jonathan Severera, Isabella Haro, Brian Rodriguez Garibay, and Ariana Sandoval. We wish all of you a wonderful birthday Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't forget to wear your mask. Get that Raja mask. If you don't have one, we have them up here in the office. They're $10, but if you bought an ASB card, you get a discount of $1. We also have the ones that I like that have the word Raja. So if you like the mascot, we have it. If you like the word, we have it. I have mine on so that everywhere I go, everyone knows I'm a proud Raja. And our joke of the day. Now, I have to say thank you to a student that sent this one. This one's going to be funny. This one is a salute to Zoom. So here's what they sent. What did Mr. Lawson say to all the students on the first day about how fast the school year would go? He said, before you realize it, it will zoom by. Corny joke, but yeah, I did say that. So good job, guys. And with that, thank you, Mr. Schlosser, for contributing a final thought for the day. I love this one because it's a Disney one, and all you students know I'm a Disney fanatic. And Walt Disney said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. And right now, you are. For all of you out there that are getting online and working in a virtual environment with your teachers, and for all of our teachers who've worked so hard to put together engaging lessons and trying to do this in a very different way, virtually instead of in person, we're all working hard to do what used to be thought of as impossible. But you know what? We're doing it, and it is kind of fun. So I want to say thank you for all your hard work and your commitment. With that, for the weekend, be sure to stay healthy, stay helpful, stay calm, wear your mask, social distance, stay safe, and I will see all of you on Monday on the next broadcast.